What's up guys, here's Claudio from Visual Modo WordPress themes, and in today's video we're gonna learn how to optimize the categories or taxonomies SEO using WordPress and Yoast SEO plugin. So if you already have looked to some videos on our YouTube playlist while we do learn how to use SEO and Yoast SEO WordPress plugin, you already know how to optimize the blog posts and the pages using your WordPress. But how to optimize the categories of your blog posts? As you know, category, like here in the career category from our cyberculture blog, we have a list and archives of all the posts categorized as career. So how to optimize this SEO? Yoast SEO plugin has a template to this kind of optimizations too, and Google loves it. Once most of the bloggers do not know this and do not do this process, there's an advantage for your website optimization. So go to WordPress, dashboard, posts, and into the categories. You need to think a lot about what you're gonna write about before creating your categories, and even more before assigning categories to the posts. But select some category. In my case, gonna be commerce and sales. And I'm gonna start by changing the focus keyword. So just load the page, scroll down so you can see the Yoast SEO plugin. And by default, the Yoast SEO plugin gonna load the template for categories. But if this does not happen for you, go to the Advanced tab into the end of the meta settings and change it to the Yes and the categories post. I'm gonna change the description light, the amount of content that appears into the Google title or title for search engines, and after that I'm gonna apply a featured image. This image gonna appear into social media, for example, if someone shares your category page. I'm gonna be using one image from Pixabay, that is a royalty-free image gallery website from this photographer or designer, but you can search for your in any place that you want. I already have downloaded and edited the image to fit into the website layout. Just remember to apply some title to this image. You need to have titles. Google loves it, so edit the download and rename it before upload. After the upload process complete into your media library, remember to apply the alt text. This is a tool for accessibility and a tool for SEO as well. So apply an alt name. That of course need to have your SEO focus keyword. That in my case it's commerce and sales. Now we have an image, we have a description. Now we need the content. In my case, I'm using the Grammarly. That is my tool for writing. I like it. There's a free version, so no need to pay. But you can write yourself as well. I just use it to correct some mistakes of language, for example. Now, as you can see, we already have some green lights, but we want all green, or at least the overall green light. So the text, we have 0 words. We need 250. Let me post the content. Seems like we have new errors now. For example, the focus keyword was found 1 time and we need 2. And the text light, since that the text is too small. So we need to write a bit more. But let me fix before these readability issues. We already have a video tutorial on our YouTube channel explaining how to fix the readability issues, or the most common ones. But let me do you a simple refresh. In my case, the problem is on the sentence light, the amount of content into each sentence, so I need to separate it a bit more for a better understanding. As you can see, the process is really simple and fast. And now we can back focusing onto the pure SEO and not the readability SEO. I'm gonna write a bit more content. I will not cut off these parts of the video so you can see how long the process takes. I think I'm gonna be able to finish this SEO optimization for categories in 10 minutes or less, depending on you. But as you can see, it's a trial and fail process. You need to talk about what your archives are. For example, in my case, I'm talking about commerce and sales. So if you want to talk about Amazon, about some e-commerce, about how to optimize conversions, I will apply the post to this category. And I need to let the readers know that we'll have more content and more content on it. And that's why and what I will try to summarize and synthesize here. As you can see now, we no longer have a red light now. We have an orange one that is becoming better. I need to write a bit more. I'm gonna do that later, but let's start from the meta description text. That is the descriptions that appears under your title. The title we have edited over it. As you can see, that's not enough text, so I need to type a bit more. It can be too big and can be too small. And no more headlights. And for Yoast SEO and for Google, our categories archives page, it's now good and optimized related to SEO. There's more things to do. In my case, I need to write a bit more, but there are other things that we need to look about. For example, a good page needs to have some interlinking and some outbound linkings. For example, you need to link to some famous or not very famous but recognized and resourceful content. For example, this long, tall article or guide that fits on your answer need to be linked. For example, if you are talking about economy, you may find an exchange word, and this word needs to link to a Wikipedia page. And an interlink. If you have some inspiration word, you need to interlink it with the inspiration related content on your blog. Now, the overall SEO is good. The readability has these problems from sentence light. We already have fixed some ones before. Let me do the same now. Apply some endpoints, separate the sentence, break it, and the issue gonna be fixed. no more headlights. A final step gonna be do the interlink at the outbound link. Let me go to the blog homepage. You can link the homepage in any word that you think it fits. In my case, it's a blog, so if you have some blog-related word, you can link. If you want to link some special word, like here, into the inspiration, you can go to a category called inspiration, if you have one, and link as well. Interlink is important to SEO. Let me apply the link, update the page, and we are good to go. And it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to use the comment section below in the case that you have any question. And don't forget to check out the visualmodo.com portfolio of amazing WordPress themes and guides for resourceful and good tutorials and usage of WordPress and websites. Now, if you go to the cyberculture.net website and review the commerce and sales, you can see the result of our optimization into your computer or mobile phone. And I see you later. All the best!